Hi brothers. Today I will share the assault build that I personally find the most accessible. If you are struggling to approach or get familiar with this class, maybe the video will help you. This build overview focuses on balancing the strengths and weaknesses of assault. Regarding the level of prestige you build, I always use this build on ruthless difficulty or higher, and the clips in the video are all on lethal difficulty. Regarding melee version, with the damage from balance being very large, but in return the speed is too slow in my opinion. Fencing has 3 times the attack speed, the average damage per second will be greater than balance. And fencing also coordinates well with the upcoming class perk upgrade points. This playstyle uses Chainswords, and the main point of the perk is to focus on constantly coordinating between light and heavy attacks. Light attacks to increase total melee damage, heavy attacks will stun and unlock the enemy's defense. Creating a continuous damage cycle, the longer the fight, the more power increases. Regarding guns, heavy bolt is for accuracy and high damage. Version alpha is mainly for the number of bullets, both increasing the damage maintenance time and saving the consumption of ammo boxes picked up on the way to give to teammates like heavy or tactical. With perks, mainly focus on damage points. Combined with version fencing from melee, the gun strike reload point will be a great help, although the reload time is very short, but sometimes it will make you miss the opportunity to retreat from the herd. Starting with core perk, with gun strike being the main source of damage at high difficulty and being used constantly, armor reinforcement is an extremely useful perk that allows us to fight persistently among crowds of enemies. At ruthless level or higher, minorities level enemies appear at the same time. Mistakes are easy to make, although small, but the damage is very high, and this upgrade point will help you fix those things. Auxiliary arsenal helps me become more flexible in situations of dealing with flying enemies or in hard-to-reach positions. Having more damage from the secondary weapon greatly reduces the risk when encountering dangerous enemies or bosses, and also coordinates very well with the active attrition point. In addition, active attrition also provides the total damage inflicted on enemies, including bombs, gun strikes or ground pounds, and everything from teammates. With Team Perk from Ruthless difficulty, my teammates and I often use dodge and block to defend and counterattack with gun strikes, so proven efficiency will be chosen. Combined with fencing from melee will help you to continuously strike gun strikes. Regarding gear, I accept to trade the range of use for double the damage. Precision strike allows me to shorten the time to finish off minorities level enemies or higher. Each jump pack will be a critical hit for the enemy. Zealous Blow reduces 10% cooldown for each kill, although it contradicts Precision Strike, but trust me, at Ruthless difficulty or higher, the size of a crowd has a lot of trash enemies. With a surprise jump pack will be enough for you to recover your skills or even exceed 100%. I find Pride in Duty more effective than Diligence. At Ruthless level or higher, the long-range damage is too much, not allowing you to accumulate the power of Ground Pound. Pride in Duty gives me more consistent damage because sometimes the time to execute the E-finisher is also the time when you reshape the battlefield and identify the enemy and immediately use the ground pound. About signature, Ascension combines well with the first 2 points in gear. The crowds also have trash enemies with minorities level or higher. 3 ground pounds from jump packs in the same location have a lot of damage. Now with Prestige perk, I choose Duelist point for missions running up level. Not only synergizes well with this build, but also with other builds with balanced version. For me, I had to consider carefully and decide to upgrade it at the first prestige point. That one moment of time will sometimes save me from deadly combos from enemies. Next is Adrenaline Boost, which helps me not miss the gun strike. Synergizes very well with Team Perk. This can be upgraded first instead of Duelist. Since I also use ranged weapons a lot, Fortitude will be the right choice, but for some brothers, Fortitude can be moved to the last point and scrambled targeting as the third perk. On lethal difficulty, the ranged damage of trash enemies is also very high. With constant siege from everything in the fight, ground pound does not solve all the problems. So reducing damage is very useful to focus on prioritizing damage in my current position. And finally about the gameplay, if you are constantly surrounded by crowds, use parry and heavy attack alternately to cancel the animation quickly. Time your block well as gun strike after the heavy attack. I hope this build will help you. If it is useful, please rate it with a like. Thank you very much.